Are you guys telling me that outside of the Midwest, you've never heard of mostacoli?
Must be a Chicago thing. I've lived in South Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin. I've never heard of it. Sounds like lasagna to me. Okay. Well, here, hang on. So this here is mostacoli, all cooked up. Some people, we have penne pasta too. Somebody mentioned penne, penne pasta. That's a different thing. I don't know why. These are smooth on the outside, maybe. I think penne has, like, it's ribbed for your pleasure, and then you just combine this with your ground beef and your all natural homemade spaghetti sauce, and you didn't see that. But this absolutely freaking blows my mind. This would be like if somebody from California moved to Chicago and we were like, "What do you mean you eat raw fish? Sushi? Never heard of her." My guests are flabbered. I had no clue whatsoever that mostacoli was not an international cuisine type thing here. Okay, cool, man, but just try it. Oh, if you need the homemade recipe for the spaghetti sauce.
You guys have never heard of mostacoli? And no, it's not even close to a lasagna. Now, we don't do ours with, this guy puts ground beef in his. Okay, fair enough. But what you do is you boil your mostacoli and you mix it with a little bit of your sauce. You know, he's got the homemade sauce kicking it there on the stove. You know, you get it coated. And then what we do is we put ours in a pan, like a baking dish. You throw some Parmesan cheese in there and kind of mix it up. And then you put a shit ton of mozz over the top. With some salt mixed in with some salt, and you bake that motherfucker until it's golden brown, and then you got baked mostacoli. It's not even close to a lasagna, but really, you guys outside of the Midwest have never heard of baked mostacoli? It's like a fucking party staple around here. If you're having 10 or more guests at your house, somewhere there's going to be a pan of baked mostacoli. The cheesier, the better. You got to load up the cheese on the top. I mean, fucking load it up. And then you make sure that you bake that shit enough so that it gets that, you get that, not only do you want the cheese to melt, right? But you want it to get that bubbly brown kind of, you want it to get those spots. You know what I mean? Cheese psoriasis, if you will. Because you get the crispy corners and an occasional burnt area here or there, a little darkened area. Oh, it just adds to it. But yeah, baked mostacoli is, I mean, I've had baked mostacoli being put on my plate at parties since I was 2. You guys don't do baked mostacoli outside the Midwest, huh? I learn something new every day.